One of the presenters yesterday, one of the presenters, Carmen Gardner, articulated his journey. In his book entitled From That to This, he shares his story. He faced every ill a child should not have to face. He faced poverty, drugs, sickness, violence, and racism. He talks about how 17 different times his life was uprooted as he was shuffled between relatives and foster care. He delves into his story on how he lost people close to him to AIDS, the crack epidemic, and incarceration. In a real sense, throughout the pages of his book, the half still has not been told about his life. The depression, the angst, and the residual impact we would create a vacuum in which many of us would shrink into. But he did not shrink, but he harnessed the Lord's grace over his life and became the first person in his family to graduate from college. Carmen Gardner goes on to talk about currently he's a husband, he's a father, he's a business owner, and a teacher in the D.C. public schools. He makes the sermon this morning because his life's mission is to tell people that the Lord brought him from all of that to what he's currently doing right now. And I want to suggest to us, David begins to articulate in Psalm 51, verse 13, that out of all the Lord has brought him from, the Lord has brought him to this place and this time. And he says, David suggests that his life mission now is to go and to tell people about the goodness of God and the grace of the Lord on his life.